Hi there, guys. How's it going? So, we have already spoken about this game a couple of times, knocking everything off my desk on the live and everything, but I've actually missed one key point that I want to cover today. This is Ekatike going back to the club that we bought him from. I completely went straight over my head past few days. I don't know if it's just because of the form Liverpool are in right now or whatever. So, we're gonna cover and do a preview now of the game tonight against Eintracht Frankfurt. I'm going to go over my starting 11, what I would personally pick, and I'm going to do what I think Slot's going to do, and we'll have a quick look at where things stand in the Champions League. If you like this video, guys, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment down below. I want to know score predictions and whether or not you think that Slot will make any changes whatsoever to the team tonight. So, let's have a look, shall we? So both teams are coming in not so good form. Obviously, last five, Liverpool have won one, lost four. Frankfurt have lost three, drawn one, won one. So they're slightly better than us. In the Champions League overall so far, they're 16th, we're 17th. Both got 3 points, but they have scored 6 goals, whereas Liverpool have scored 3. We've conceded 3, they've conceded 6. So on and so forth. Don't really need to dive too much into that. Now, I think Liverpool do need to make some changes today, guys. We've spoke about it a few days now. It's not working what's going on right now. There's certain players in the team that need to be dropped, that need to be taken out, and we need to give some players a chance. Now, for me, in fact, let's just do it now. This is what I think Arne Slot will pick tonight for the team. Pretty much the same 11 that played at the weekend. Only thing is that Wirtz comes in for Szoboszlai. Even though Maka got a bit of a head injury, you might be thinking to yourself, Adam, would Slot really put, him back in? Yeah, I think he would, because I think he's stubborn. I did a video on him last season saying his Slot stubborn, and I've had a couple of you saying, do you still think he's stubborn? Yeah, I do. I think literally that Slot will pick this team here, and if he doesn't, then all power to him, and I, apologise, whatever, anything like that. But I literally think this is the team that Slot will pick tonight. Now, it looks like he wants to try and get him to play into form. Now, sometimes that works, sometimes it doesn't work. Where do we stand, though, if we lose tonight? 5 games on the bounce, it's not good, is it? At all. Not good at all. I can't see it happening. We can't lose again today. We really can't. But this is the team I personally would pick. So, Mamadashvili obviously stays in. We're not going to play Woodman or anyone like that. Frimpong comes in. Gomez for Kanate. Van Dijk stays. Robbo for Kirkes. Gravenberch obviously stays. Szoboszlai for McAllister. I put Rio in for Gakpo. Wirtz back in. Chiesa for Salah. Salah, for me, he's not doing enough. He needs to be dropped. And Ekatike comes in also. As I said, this is him going back to the team that we bought him from. And I think, he'll have a bit of a point to prove and everything to come back and everything like that. So I think it'd be good to give him a run out today and play him from the off. And to be fair, as I've mentioned a couple of times now already on the channel, I don't understand why we have dropped Ekatike for Isak other than the price tag. I said it from day dot. I hope when we sign Isak, we don't just try and force him into the squad and we don't drop Ekatike, who hit the floor running. He did nothing wrong to be dropped. There was no reason to drop Ekatike, but we did. So, yeah, Ekatike comes back in, and I think you bring Rio in for Gakpo, had a bit of energy on that other side. Chiesa always gives his all for Liverpool when he comes on. Give him an opportunity again. If we don't see Chiesa start getting some game time over Salah when Salah's not performing, I'm going to say it. Slot doesn't have the balls to drop Salah. I'm just going to say it now. You may agree or disagree with that, but yeah. I'm not going to cover what we mentioned on the live stream the other day. If you are interested, go watch the last 5 minutes of the live stream where I went over something that I'd literally found as I was browsing the internet while we were doing the stream. It's about what Slot did during the international break after Liverpool were on a free run defeats. Do you know what I mean? A row of free defeats. So, yeah. Anyway, score prediction wise, anyway, my head is telling me one, and my heart is obviously telling me another. My heart reckons Liverpool win tonight 2-1. My head's saying that we draw 1-1. I don't think I don't think that we keep a clean sheet. I'll say that right now. We don't keep a clean sheet tonight. But I reckon we win 2-1, today. Hopefully Ekatike gets a goal, Wirtz gets an assist or whatever. But yeah, I don't think we should be calling for Slot's head, but if we go 5 defeats on the bounce, there needs to be something that changes. There just does. And I know people are going to be saying, like, well, you've signed so many players, trying to mould them all in at the same time, blah, 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 blah. Nah. There's still a lot of players there that was there from Klopp's team that won the league last year. So it's on Slot for trying to force in so many players at the same time. So we'll see anyway what happens with you guys. Anyway, let me know down below what you think the game will be tonight. Win, loss, or draw, and your score predictions. And let me know your starting 11s as well, guys. And I will catch you in the next one.